Hi everyone, I just want to welcome you to this amazing house. I want you to take a tour as I sit down with Nyah. Come and see. Look at the entrance, it's so beautiful. I love it, I love it, I love it. I wonder if she's in the house. We're going to knock. And there's a ringer on the door. It's ringing. Oh my God, Nyah. Oh my goodness, Nyah. Noche is ready for the video more than we are. Please come on and let's tour this house. Hello and welcome to Boss His Money. I'm so excited today to bring you a teen. She's not new on this channel. I interviewed her when she was only 18. She bought herself a new car, and right now, just before she turned 21, she bought herself a house. And I wanted to give an update. Welcome, Nyah.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Oh my goodness, I'm sure people are excited to want to know, how did she do all this? How did she just manage to buy a car and to buy a house by 20? Can you introduce yourself and tell them who you are?
I'm Nyah Eberhard. I'm 21 years old. I just bought a house.
Oh yes, congratulations, Nyah, congratulations. So how did you stay on target to buy a house?
Well, I would write things down. I kind of actually got it from you. Writing things down, making boards and everything, and setting goals aside. And I would make a time and a date or whatever. And it's kind of basically like having a deadline. Wow.
So you had everything like tabulated, more like in a vision board, and then she was setting goals and making sure that everything was within a time frame. That's exciting. Really, vision boards do work. I've seen it myself, and Nyah is telling us that vision boards actually work. I see you travel a lot because I watch you on Facebook. I see you traveling. How did you manage to do this thing? How many accounts did you have? Did you have only one account, or how did you do this? Maybe somebody's watching and they're thinking, how did she just do that?
I have a checking account and a savings account. So once I put away money for my savings, I would just basically use my checking account for everything that I wanted to do. Not necessarily what I needed, but what I wanted to do. So that helped a lot. So I didn't touch my savings at all.
Are you hearing that, Faith? I'm sure my granddaughter Faith must be watching. Are you hearing that? You need to put aside money in the savings and also in the checking account. She had 2 accounts. That's what she worked with. That's very enlightening, because a lot of people put all their money in one basket. Nyah is telling us that you need to have separate accounts. When you have separate accounts, it's so easy for you to account for the money that you have. She had a savings account where she kept all her money that she needed to buy the house. And then she had a checking account where she put all the spending money. That's very wise. Now, I see you travel a lot. I follow you on Facebook. I see you travel a lot, but in all your traveling, you still managed to buy a house. That's exciting. So when did you buy this house?
I got it in February. February, so about 7 months ago.
It's been 7 months already, before she turned 21.
Yes.
Just like she had promised. When she was 18, she said by 21, I'll buy a house. Actually, she over-delivered because the plan was for her when she turns 21. By 20, she already bought the house. What advice do you have for someone watching and they want to be like you?
I would say be consistent, stay focused, and don't forget to reward yourself after every little accomplishment.
I like that very much.
No matter how big or small. So,
when you make any accomplishment, Nyah is telling you, do not forget to reward yourself. Because sometimes we get so focused on what we want to do to a point that we forget that we are also living. So
all work, no play.
I love it. Say that louder, please. They want to hear
all
it.
Work, no play. So.
All work, no play makes John a dull boy, they say. So make sure that you reward yourself. But as you are rewarding yourself, make sure that you are staying on target for what you want to do. Who do you credit for keeping on target? Because I don't think you just did all this by yourself. Who do you give the credit for all this achievement?
Of course not. My mother. My mother. So I always share it with her. She did a lot to help me out through like looking through houses. She went with like everywhere with me. So she was always there to push me even when I didn't feel like doing it myself. So she was always on my back.
I love that very much, Nyah. You know, and I also want the viewers to know that every one of us needs an accountability partner. It can be a parent, it can be your friend, it can be anybody. But make sure that you have someone that keeps pushing you, who believes in your whatever you are doing and can push you and make you achieve that thing that you want to achieve. That's very awesome. I realize that owning assets, you know, can be a lot of responsibility as well. You know, you bought yourself a car and now you've bought yourself a house. What can you say about the responsibilities of owning something?
There's a lot of upkeep that comes with everything. The car, you have to maintain oil changes, inspections, everything. So there's money that goes into it, but yeah, it's all worth it. Warranties, insurance. So yeah.
That's also a very valid point for us to know, viewers, that when you have an asset or anything that you're entrusted with, there is need for you to maintain it. She bought herself a car, she goes for oil changes, she makes sure that it's running. When you don't take it for oil change, the car will stop you on the way. How about the house? How do you maintain it?
Well, my mom actually comes and cuts the grass, so that's what she does. Obviously, I have a mortgage that I split with my roommate.
You have a roommate.
I have a roommate.
That's very smart. Very, very smart.
Yeah. So bills, everything.
She pays the bills, she pays the mortgage. The part I really like is where you have a roommate. That's really smart. A lot of people think that if I buy the house, then I can just pay all the mortgage by myself, but you were very smart to bring in a roommate because the roommate takes part of the expense of the mortgage, and it helps you to do better things, and you can be able to finish off the mortgage faster. That's really, really smart. And if you are watching, you are planning on buying a house, maybe you are all by yourself, you don't have to bear that burden alone. You can learn from Nyah that you can bring in a roommate. So what are your future plans?
My future plans, I'm still working on getting my degree. I want to get into investments, buy more property, and maybe like turn it into Airbnbs or rent them out. So that's what I'm planning on doing with this one. It's only my first house, so.
You already have one house under your belt, and that's a big thing, I'm telling you, because there are even big people who don't have houses. Now at 20 you get yourself a house and you have future plans of investments. I'm so excited for you, Nyah, and I can't wait. Once you start those investments, make sure you call boss HisMoney to come and interview you and see what you're doing.
And make another board.
Yes. We'll make another vision board and we'll be able to check off and tick off and say this is done, this is done. So we are going to take a tour of Nyah's house. We see how beautiful our house is. I'm so excited to show you this house. Wow, this is Nyah's kitchen.
This is the kitchen. Cook in here.
You have a nice size kitchen, Nyah.
Thank you. Not too much, not too big. Just the right amount. Here's my fridge. It's touchscreen.
We want to see. Oh wow, that's beautiful. So what's your favorite meal to make in this beautiful kitchen?
I love making spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Simple, but it's my favorite.
I can't wait for us to come and try that spaghetti.
There's the bathroom. Small
This
and
is
cute.
Nyah's cute bathroom. This is upstairs.
Here's my bedroom. The master.
The master bedroom. Ooh. She loves black, as you can see.
As you can see.
I can see everything is black.
We put in a walk-in closet when we first got here, so it wasn't here before.
Oh, you did an amazing job. Look at that. Wow. That's beautiful. Nicely organized. Oh, Nyah, you are busy. I love your room, Nyah.
There is the second room.
Second room.
We also have another closet that we put in.
Oh wow, you just put in this one too?
Yes.
Good job.
So, here is the living room where we installed an electric fireplace. My dad.
That's beautiful. This is our living space. Dining. This is the dining room. Wow, everything looks beautiful. So if you find value in this video, I just ask that you leave us a thumbs up, and if you are not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for watching.